Lake Eagles, and we love Lake Martin! Woo!
Y'all better make it good for the show.
Oh, I am. I'm really gonna get my knees.
John, what we're working with?
Working a little fried okra, little cheeseburger. I went with the standard cheeseburger. I used to go with the buck cheese, but I don't have the metabolism. I said that wrong. The metabolism I had when I was but a youngster, so I just went regular cheeseburger.
What kind of metabolism do you got, DD?
Well, I never had metabolism, so I went with the chicken livers, the potato logs, and I did get green beans to be on the healthy side. Unlike you that went with the grilled chicken finger salad, Mr. Healthy. So anyway, great food here at Buck's. Come join us off Highway 22. And, you know, we might or might not show you the ice cream after lunch. See you.
Dig in.
Well, we just finished eating here at Buck's. Mine was delicious. I think I'm ready to take a nap now. But Glenn Love, who is the general manager here at Buck's, stopped by to check on our food and make sure we enjoyed it. And as always, every time I've been here, we did enjoy it, Glenn. So tell us a little bit about you and how long you've been here at Buck's.
I've been working at Buck's for 6 years. Been in the restaurant business for 31.
Okay.
So, I mean, I like the environment, good job, nice people to work for.
Well, fantastic. Well, I know John was telling us earlier it's been a staple. He was born and raised, as well as Dustin, here in Alex City, and they've always enjoyed coming here, and it's just a great stop. You always got to put it on your go-to list. You know, it's just right outside Alex City on Highway 22. I was telling Glenn my favorite thing. I only tried 2 or 3 things on the menu because once I tried the chicken livers, I can't order anything else. They're just my go-to. So I love those. What are your favorite items on the menu?
I like quesadilla, hamburger steaks, and of course burgers. I eat burgers every day. So.
Right. Well, I'm gonna have to. I've had the hamburger steak. It was fantastic. So I might have to try one of the other menu options. But thanks for having us today. As always, the food was great, and hopefully we'll get some more people off the Love Lake Martin show to come out and visit Buck's here off Highway 22. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Blake Dobbins, and I'm the closing attorney with the Auburn and Lake Martin branches of Rely Title. Today I'm here to talk about why Rely. So Rely is a very large company, but it also has a very family feel to it. So because we're so large, we have a wealth of real estate knowledge. We have branches from the top of the state to the bottom. We're the largest real estate company in Alabama, and because of that, we have streamlined and simplified the closing process. If you need a preliminary title search for if you're a real estate agent and you just want to know before you even list it, we can do that. We have an open door policy. You can come talk to us anytime you want, and if you'd like some more information on any of that, you can go to www.rely.us or call my branch specifically at 334-887-4266.
Hey everybody, this is Trey with Crew Lending. Hey, I just wanted to point out financial planners love me because when people come out here and they want to pay cash for their houses at Lake Martin, I at least throw out the idea, hey, let's talk to your financial planner, make sure that makes sense. Because sometimes when you pull out that much money to go buy a house like this, in the long run, it may cost you way more than you think. So call me, let's have a 5-minute conversation, and maybe even loop in your financial planner for a 5-minute call. It's worth it. But hey, call me. We'd love to get you out here at Lake Martin.
I'm not a fly fisherman by any stretch of the imagination, but my father-in-law and father are. And my father-in-law built this rod. It's a blank that came from Mudhole Customs, and he gave me this as a Christmas present. And then my dad, when he retired from work, he went up to Blue Ridge, Georgia to learn to make fly rods out of bamboo. So my dad made me this fly rod out of bamboo, and they're both very special in their own ways, and just excited to be able to get out and use them.
So what's your goal? What do you think we're gonna pull out of here today?
You know, I'm thinking maybe just memories, but you know, it could be more than that. You just never know. So.
All right, hey, I'm John Coley, Lake Martin Voice Realty. And today we're not selling any real estate. We're trying to learn how to fly fish. I know about this much. Brian doesn't know much, but my goal here is to teach Brian a little bit about fly fishing.
Hey John, I'm here. I'm ready to go fly fishing. You ready? What's that look for?
Your rod might be just a tad. You might have just a tad much rod, Brian.
You mean you use different rods and different tackle for fly fishing?
I mean, look, I'm not a man to criticize another man for a good, nice, strong, manly rod and some lead weights, but I think you brought a little bit too much rod.
All right. Well, we'll learn more about what we need to fly fish today. John, tell us a little bit about what we're going to be using, or kind of the difference in conventional fishing versus fly fishing.
All right, I'll try. All right, fly fishing is just, you can fly fish for any species of fish that you can regular fish for. And like conventional tackle, like Brian's so manly brought here, usually you have like a weighted lure and almost weightless line. And so the momentum of the lure is throwing, and your weightless line is going behind you. But with fly fishing, it's a little bit different because you still have the same lure, but this minnow lure right here, this minnow fly, is almost weightless, and the line is weighted in fly fishing, so you use the minimum of the line to cast it. All right, let me see. I can put up some of these other things here. All right, here we have some examples of some flies. Most people, when they think of fly fishing, they think of trout fishing trout fishing. And see, this is a trout fly, so you can see how tiny that is. But really, when here in Alabama, we're fishing for bass and brim and all kind of other stuff. And so we use a lot larger flies. And really, the word fly is a misnomer, because as you can tell, probably that one is supposed to be a frog. That's supposed to be a minnow. I'm not quite sure what a popper is. It just makes noise, I guess. But so it's a little bit fun. It's a little bit of a misnomer to call it fly fishing, because people think, okay, we're casting flies, and that's not really what's happening.
Right. So we're going to go out and learn a lot today about fly fishing. Come join us. Maybe you might get interested. We hopefully can get up with Drew Morgan with East Alabama Fly Fishing soon, and get him to show us all his knowledge as a professional, because I don't know much at all. I've been fly fishing for trout probably 4 or 5 times, only been successful maybe twice. I think John's done a little bit of fly fishing for everything, so I'm going to hopefully learn a lot from John today.
Well, I don't know much. It's not going to take long to teach him, because I don't know much myself. That's the height you want. Right there. Just pause a little bit more. Yeah. Good. That distinct is like speed up to a stop. What some people say. You know, slowly accelerate, and like if you're hammering a nail.
Right.
Hammer. You don't start at the same speed that you end.
Mm-hmm.
Popping that nail at the very end. You start really slow.
Well, John, good morning of fishing, I guess, because we got to fish. There's a reason they don't call it catching, because not always do you catch. There were 2 fish caught. We will leave that undisclosed. And I think we ought to leave it undisclosed as to who caught the fish.
Any kind of fishing I can do, I'll do it.
Chimney Rock.
It was the
likelihood you'd ever get Paige to go fly fishing?
Probably not very good.
Don't you dare put that out there.
You're welcome.